The 9 most terrifying deadly animals in the world, cute yet extremely dangerous. Whether it's the big round eyes, chubby cheeks, or furry tail, these adorable features that humans can't resist may conceal unimaginable danger. Today, let's follow World's Extreme and take a look at the 10 most deadly creatures in the world that appear cute. I suppose you have heard of Psyduck, right? As one of the iconic characters in Pokémon, Psyduck's adorable appearance has won the hearts of many. Its design is based on the real animal we're about to introduce, the platypus. The platypus has a beak-like snout similar to a bird, which allows it to build nests like birds while also swimming freely like fish. In its behavior, the platypus shares similarities with reptiles. It has webbed feet with both claws and ankle joints, allowing it to walk on land like most terrestrial animals. The platypus also has a pair of seemingly sincere eyes and a flat mouth, making it incredibly cute looking. These creatures have an incredibly soothing daily routine. They enjoy frolicking in the water and getting their bellies scratched by others. But despite their adorable appearance, platypuses are among the few mammals capable of using venom for self-defense. On the hind feet of a platypus, there are venomous spurs measuring about 15 millimeters in length, connected to a gland filled with venom. These spurs serve as excellent weapons for self-defense and attack. However, scientists have observed that only male platypuses possess venom-secreting glands, which grow larger during the breeding season in spring and winter. If a human were accidentally stung by the platypus's spurs, it wouldn't be fatal, but would cause intense pain. What's even more dreadful is that it releases a highly unpleasant odor that takes several months to dissipate. Also known as the koala bear or the marsupial bear. It is one of the most iconic mammals in Australia. If sloths are considered the laziest animals in the world, then koalas would undoubtedly come in second place in the realm of laziness. They primarily feed on eucalyptus leaves, which require a significant amount of energy to digest. As a result, they can sleep for up to 22 hours a day. Koalas are adored by people for their cute and seemingly perpetually sleepy appearance. In reality, koalas are not particularly friendly towards humans and are not fond of human interaction. It's worth noting that an adult wild koala can reach a body length of up to 80 centimeters, and both their teeth and front claws are exceptionally sharp. Just these 2 body parts are enough to scratch and puncture our skin. Moreover, the most concerning aspect is that over 50% of koalas in Australia are carriers of the chlamydia bacteria. The bacteria can be transmitted through touch, bites, or contact with koala urine. If a person becomes infected and is not treated promptly, it can pose a lethal danger. Primarily found in forests in Europe and the northern regions of Xinjiang. Beavers also leave their active traces in various places. Beavers prefer temperate and subarctic climates, particularly in forested areas. Rivers are the most suitable habitat for beavers. Their bodies are relatively large in the river, but their limbs, especially their necks, are quite short. Beavers can grow to over a meter in length and weigh around 30 kilograms. These charming and plump semi-aquatic mammals are generally harmless, as long as you don't provoke them. However, if you really push them to their limits, beavers will not hesitate to bite your arm with their sharp incisors. It's worth noting that beavers are renowned architects in the animal kingdom. They can fell around 400 trees in a year, and their teeth are incredibly sharp. Apart from physical harm, beavers can also carry various diseases, such as tularemia or rabies. Therefore, there is a high likelihood of contracting rabies if bitten or exposed to contaminated water. Poison dart frogs primarily inhabit tropical rainforests in South and Central America. They have a very small size, measuring only about 6 centimeters, with some species as small as 1.5 centimeters. Despite their tiny size, they hold a prominent position in the rainforest, largely due to their highly distinctive appearances. Their coloration ranges from yellow, red, blue, green, to even black, making them some of the most beautiful frogs in the world. Poison dart frogs are the most poisonous amphibians on Earth, containing lethal toxins known as BTX. Scientific experiments have shown that the toxins possessed by a small poison dart frog are sufficient to kill 20,000 mice, and the most potent golden poison frog can release about 2 milligrams of toxin, capable of killing 10,000 mice or 10 adult humans. However, what's truly remarkable is that these deadly toxins are acquired through their diet. Poison dart frogs primarily feed on small invertebrates such as ants, crickets, spiders, and other small insects found on the ground. These prey animals contain toxic alkaloids. When the poison dart frogs consume them, the toxic metabolites circulate through their bloodstream and digestive system, eventually permeating their skin through small pores. The frogs then secrete concentrated venom from their skin as a protective armor. For these tiny frogs, this is an incredibly effective survival strategy. Apart from a few snake species that have developed resistance to their toxins, poison dart frogs have virtually no predators in the wild. Sloths have large, round eyes with dark brown eye rings and light brown triangular eye patches around them, giving them a somewhat pitiful appearance. In reality, these creatures are solitary animals, and if you approach them and provoke them, they can bite. Before biting, they quickly raise their arms above their heads. This behavior is not to protect their heads, it is to lick their armpits. Although it sounds strange, the glands beneath a sloth's armpits secrete an oily substance that, when mixed with their saliva, forms a venom. This venom fills the grooves in their canine teeth. If you are unfortunate enough to be bitten, initially, the venom will cause extreme pain. However, later on, an allergic reaction may occur, leading to skin ulceration and various inflammations. If the wound becomes infected, it can be challenging to treat. Incidents of sloths biting humans are not uncommon. Even sloths themselves have no defense against their own venom. Most of their enemies in life come from their own species because sloths have a strong territorial sense, making fights and bites more likely to occur. Therefore, after being bitten, most sloths often succumb to infection and inflammation, ultimately leading to their demise. Can you imagine a creature covered in sharp spines that still manages to be incredibly cute? The hedgehog is perhaps one of those animals. Many people know that these small mammals curl up into a ball when they feel threatened to ward off predators. Their spines, although not venomous or barbed, can be potentially lethal if you accidentally get pricked, because hedgehogs can carry a variety of diseases that can be transmitted to humans and cause severe harm. Of course, like most mammals living in gardens, hedgehogs only carry these diseases under specific circumstances and are not naturally aggressive. However, if they are sick, the situation is entirely different. If your skin gets punctured or scratched by the spines of a wild hedgehog, you could potentially become infected with various dangerous pathogens, including parasites, bacterial diseases like salmonella, and even rabies. So, the bottom line is that although hedgehogs may appear as adorable and slightly intimidating little balls, their spines are not the main concern. The blue-ringed octopus is a fascinating yet dangerous creature. It possesses a unique trait where its blue rings flash when it senses a threat, giving it its name. Under normal circumstances, the blue-ringed octopus is yellowish-brown, allowing it to blend into its surroundings. However, don't be deceived by its small size, comparable to a badminton shuttlecock. In the past, the blue-ringed octopus ranked third among the top 10 deadliest creatures in the world, as voted by the American magazine Wildlife of the World. Even in today's advanced medical era, where antivenom exists for snake bites, there is still no known antidote for the blue-ringed octopus venom. Just one bite from it can cause the victim to die within minutes due to asphyxiation. It can easily penetrate a diver's wetsuit, leaving no time to escape. Furthermore, the tetrodotoxin found in the blue-ringed octopus is not broken down at high temperatures. So even if it is cooked in a hot pot for a long time, consuming it would still lead to poisoning. The toxin can disperse in the hot pot soup, causing poisoning for all those who partake. Last year, a netizen encountered a strange octopus while dining at a hot pot restaurant. They casually took a picture and posted it online, asking for identification. To their surprise, it was a blue-ringed octopus. Afterwards, netizens expressed their astonishment, realizing they had narrowly escaped death. The koala is a unique species found only in Australia. Despite its bear-like appearance, it is actually closely related to animals such as kangaroos and wombats. Adult koalas can reach a maximum length of 1 meter and weigh up to 35 kilograms. Koalas have an extremely slow metabolism, and their primary food source is eucalyptus leaves. It takes about 14 days for the food fully digested and eliminated. Apart from their slow metabolism, koalas are also known for their sluggish movements, giving the impression of not just slow but also lazy. However, they have one incredibly famous skill: they can produce square-shaped droppings. Such a skill is rare in the animal kingdom. When faced a threat, koalas can exhibit astonishing power with their short legs. They can reach speeds of up to 40 kilometers per hour while escaping. Surprisingly, their thick buttocks serve as a source of both attack and defense. For instance, when a predator invades their burrow, a koala will lower its body and intentionally leave some space above in the tunnel. When the predator sticks its head into this gap, the koala forcefully raises its buttocks, slamming the predator against the burrow wall until it suffocates to death. In such attacks, the koala can even crush the skulls of predators like foxes. Near koala burrows, one can often find the bodies of foxes, and based on the injuries, it is undoubtedly the lethal buttocks of the koala that caused their demise. If you have ever seen a pufferfish up close, you would surely be captivated by their charming smile and large eyes. Pufferfish typically inhabit tropical waters and range in size from a few centimeters to 60 centimeters. Their most well-known defense strategy is to inflate themselves into a large and spiky balloon when threatened or disturbed. Certainly, as the top-ranked species on the list, the pufferfish is evidently an extremely formidable killer. It possesses a lethal substance called tetrodotoxin. In terms of its toxicity to humans, it is over 1,200 times more potent than cyanide. One animal that is well aware of this fact is the dolphin. Intelligent dolphins have discovered that consuming pufferfish puts them in a trance-like state. Consequently, they have learned to gently bite the fish, as the toxic dose is not enough to be fatal but sufficient to induce excitement. It seems that dolphins also face considerable pressure. As for humans, we have had a long-standing tradition of consuming pufferfish, even to the extent of the saying, once eating pufferfish, one can forget about all other fish for a lifetime. This demonstrates the popularity of pufferfish meat on the dining table. Pufferfish can indeed be consumed, but under the condition that it undergoes professional cleaning. If the pufferfish toxin enters the body without proper cleaning, it will block sodium ion channels in the biological neurons, impairing nerve function. If such a situation occurs, a person's muscles will lose control, ultimately leading to suffocation and cardiac failure. The toxin content in a single ordinary pufferfish is enough to kill up to 30 adults, and currently, there is no known antidote. That wraps up today's episode. I wonder which of these 9 adorable deadly animals impressed you the most? Let us know in the comments section. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share with your friends. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.